Trav, you got out of the house once again this weekend. I mean, are you ever in the house at this point?
I feel like I've been out of the house for forever. Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, when are you? We should start a section. Travis was in the house.
I was in the house all last week.
Oh, nice.
I was going to work
back at OTAs.
Yeah, OTAs. Yeah, running around. Not only signed that contract right before we did the show last week, but
Hey, talk about getting out of the house. That should have been the get out of the house segment. Got out of the house and signed on for
2 more
number
years.
one tight end money in the NFL. All right, here we go.
Yee.
Travis got out of the house this weekend when he went to the Kentucky Derby. How about this?
The Derby. I'm a Derby guy now, man.
Dude, did you never
So
go to
much
college with us? You never went with us.
No,
Oh.
I think you went earlier on. I don't think you did it by the time I got there.
No, I went all three. I went 3 years in a row, brother.
Well, then I might
You
have
were there,
caught one
but-
of those years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows what I was doing back then?
It was much different than this. I did not look this dapper. When we were at Cincinnati, it was mostly O-linemen. I think that's why you probably didn't go. It was like all the O-linemen would get together. We'd stay at a motel somewhere in the Louisville area where 5 of us would sleep in one room.
Yeah.
We'd get up, drink early times whiskey, and then we'd buy a $40 infield
Drinking
ticket.
whiskey in bourbon country?
Dude. Well, I think it might be bourbon. I don't know which one it is, but yeah, early times, at least I think it was that's the official bourbon. At least it was at the time of the Kentucky Derby.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we go to the infield for $40. I never saw a horse once. All right. So the Kentucky Derby, everyone saw you roll up to the Kentucky Derby in one of the most gangstered out outfits I've ever seen. I didn't even know they still made stuff like this.
Nice little double-breasted pinstripe. All right now.
Fedora and all. Yeah. Looking good.
Thank you, man.
Where'd you get this at? And what made you choose?
Custom suit for my guy, Patrick Christopher.
In order to make suits, you got to have a name like Christopher or something like that. You can't just have, never mind, Tom Ford.
I know him as Patrick, and he's a great dude. Ex-Hooper turned.
Great suit maker.
Yeah, now he makes great suits.
Very dapper.
I got a bunch of them. This was one of them, man. Shout out to Pat for hooking it up, dog.
Can he do like the Peaky Blinders style?
He can do
I would love
he
to
can
do
do
Peaky
fucking
Blinders.
any of it. He can do any of it.
He can work with tweed.
Yeah.
He can work with tweed. You're
telling
saying
you.
that right now. Christopher can work in tweed.
Yes.
All right. We'll find out. Be honest. Were you the most styling and profiling motherfucker in the Derby?
I was just up there having a fucking blast. And shout out to the Zolden family from Youngstown, Ohio, man. My guys, Bruce, Alex, Zolden, the entire family. They've been ingrained in the Derby for, I believe, over 30 years now. And for it to be the 150th Derby, there's a whole new setup around the track for fan engagement and like kind of like just a really dope experience. And the Zoldens, rightfully so, are treated like royalty around there. They had a horse that won it, I believe, back in either 2011 or 2012 named Magic Kingdom.
Magic Kingdom
Came out there and won that thing. So
it's funny. We were just at the Magic Kingdom with the Zoldens. How about
all
that?
right, now there we go. But they made it really easy and really fun for us to come out there and enjoy the Derby. And it was a once in a lifetime experience that I am definitely going to try and experience again, man. Because it was fun just being a part of the entire environment.
No, it looks great. I appreciate the invite.
You don't get out of the house. Yeah, we saw the horses up close and personal, saw the jockeys. Not gonna lie, thought the horses were way bigger. Seeing it on TV.
These are thoroughbreds, brother. They're made for speed.
Yeah,
I think the jockeys are so small. You can't even get on one of these.
Tiny. But that's what I'm saying. When you see it on TV and you see the horse to jockey ratio, you're like, damn, that's a big ass animal.
No.
But in reality, the jockeys are all like 100 pounds. Little guys. But impressive the way they can get those horses going at top speeds.
Is the Derby perhaps the biggest dress-up event outside of a Halloween party?
That was actually one of the coolest parts of it. I mean, I ran into Smokey Robinson and his wife looking so fucking cool.
Super dapper.
Who else I run into? Jimmy Fallon was up there.
Nice.
Smooth operator. He's a brilliant man. He's very brilliant. He was walking around with a little Labrador in his hands. He had a puppy in his hands.
Labrador?
I'm just like, God damn. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. That's how you make a statement and get everyone to just fucking love you because the dog was cute as hell. Who would have knew that a dog would have stole this show at the Derby, man?
Yeah, and you got to be able to take animals into the Derby. I mean, it's a racetrack. It's not like a plane.
It's a good point.
Don't get me fucking started on this nonsense.
Don't get you started. You got yourself started.
I just hate fucking. Good job, Jimmy. Way to take a.
Dude, I listen. I can't.
All right,
I
here we
can't tell
go.
you how much I love just seeing Jimmy. I was literally placing a bet, and he just sneaks up right next to me like nothing's going on. Oh man, it was a surprise. I wasn't expecting, man, but damn, it's always good seeing Jimmy. He was on the fucking move though, man. That guy is a hard worker, man. It's so impressive, everything that he does. Him, Smokey, a bunch of the NFL guys were out there. Got to say hello to our guy, E. Wood.
Yeah.
Got to see, I missed my guy, Kyle Rudolph. Rudy will have to link up the next time. He had a gangsta outfit too.
Did he?
He had a pinstripe suit too, man. And that thing he was looking fly.
Okay.
He always does though, man. He's always suited and booted. Joey Fatone got to say what's up to Joey.
Oh, nice.
Who else was up there? Yeah. And then I got to say hello to some tequila. And I got shamed for not drinking bourbon out there. It's not my forte.
Yeah. So you've never been in the infield?
No, but I did see the infield. That was crazy. I actually, you know who else I saw? Louisville's own, Kentucky's finest, Jack Harlow.
Oh, nice.
He's such a good dude, man. Him and his family are up there. I think they're pretty much ingrained in the entire race as well. Threw a big party Saturday night. It's just it's cool to see everybody in that environment, dressed up, having fun. And yeah, I'm definitely in for another year of that if you want to go next year, dude.
Do you want to do the infield with me next year?
Yeah, I'd love to fucking experience it.
Yeah. You go to the infield, there's a little bar that's like right down from where you enter the racetrack at.
I would assume it's probably even more jazzed up than when you were there. Probably more bars, probably more like areas and like fan experiences.
Yeah, when I was there was like a little hole in the wall, like literally a hallway, and there was like an abandoned elevator shaft, and you would go there, and then there was a random table, and all you could see was a person's legs, and this is outside of the establishment. This is like down in a corner of like outside of the racetrack. We pregame there, and I remember like walking up, and some woman was like, "What do you want?" And I'm like, "Do you guys have any beers?" She's like, $2. And then I hand her $2, and she just handed me some beer like down under like the table. I just handed money up to like an elevator woman. I don't really know what was happening or what it was called.
It sounds like a fucking shady, like
they had like a whole concert at the place after the Derby too. And there's a trailer park connected to it, or at least there was. Like, so there'd be a bunch of trailers parked, and then there's a whole like trailer concert right afterwards.
Yeah, that's sweet. They made it look fun in the infield. I'm telling you, they do it right out there, man.
Especially if it rains. The one year it rained, and everybody just collectively decided to create like a big ring in the infield, and everybody just started mud wrestling, and you would just watch.
What the fuck?
I'm telling you, dude, it's a different experience. I see all these hats, and I'm like, yo.
I want to see some mud wrestling.
The Derby has a tale of two worlds.
It really is. It really is. You can enjoy that thing multiple ways. I'll tell you what though, I was a nose away from winning that fucking thing, dude. So there was like a photo finish at the end.
I'm looking at it right now.
It was three horses.
Did you have 11 or 2?
I had 11. I had a little bit on 2.
And you put 11 to win. You put 11 to win, not to place or show.
Place as the winner, but yeah.
Do you do a trifecta at all? Do any trifecta?
No, I was a beginner. I didn't get too far into that. I just wanted to fucking put the money that I brought in there and throw it down on like one horse and just get fucking pumped if that thing was even close. And sure enough, coming around that corner, you see that thing fucking go. You put enough money on that fucking thing. God damn.
Yeah, you get excited, I bet it'll get going.
Almost fucking won 100,000 off a fucking Japanese horse in the Kentucky Derby. Do you think America would have shamed me for that?
I'm shaming you right now. You bet on a Japanese horse?
Forever young.
What was the name of the horse?
Forever young. Forever young.
Forever Young was the name of the horse you bet on?
Yeah.
That's a Japanese horse?
Yeah.
It's a Wagyu horse?
Ooh, I don't know if they're massaging that thing. Those things get fat when you massage them like that.
That's a good point.
This thing's running.
Mystic Dan was obviously the horse that won.
Mystic Dan won it. Yeah, Sierra Leone was the other one that I was like, should I go Forever Young, Sierra Leone? Everybody in the fucking place was going Sierra Leone. I'm just like, that's not how they win.
Yeah.
They don't do that, no.
Don't be a sucker. You can't bet on the favorite. Everybody knows favorite.
Right there. Yeah, the underdog. That thing that came across the water.
I feel like always bet on the jockeys, not even the horses. I feel like there's certain jockeys that just do really well at the Kentucky Derby.
Yeah, no, I met one of them.
Oh, nice.
John, damn, I forget his fucking name. He was a great guy, though.
That guy John's good. I know who you're talking about.
John is really good. Yeah, he's a little guy. He's fucking riding him.
Well, they're all little.
Sweet.
Speaking of horse racing, does it count as a sport? Is horse racing a sport?
I mean, yeah.
Where does competition end in sports?
It's a race.
Is any sport a competition?
I think all races are sports.
Is a sport just competition that is physical in nature?
There you go.
Is that what it is?
We can do that. Yeah. Eating contest, sport.
I feel like anything that's individual is competition.
They put poker on ESPN for a reason.
Yeah, but that's competition.
Sport. Yeah.
Time out. It's a sport? Poker's a sport?
Yeah.
I come up with my own definitions. To be a sport, you got to be a team. You got to have some type of cooperation happening.
No.
That's the Jason Kelce definition.
Tennis is a
Otherwise,
sport.
it's just a competition.
So tennis is just a competition.
Singles, competition. Doubles, sport. That's how I do it.
You're ridiculous.
Golf, individual, competition. Ryder Cup, sport. You got to be relying on somebody else other than just yourself. Otherwise, it's just a competition.
Yeah, I don't know.
Some would call these team sports. I call them just sports. Why don't we race more animals? Well, because some people would. We tried that with like greyhounds and that. What else? What other animals? I've seen frog races. None of the other ones have really caught on that much.
Yeah, I think
the dog race
the most entertaining one.
It's just a bad world.
Could you imagine elephant races?
I think they do them. I'm sure they do elephant races.
That would be electric if I saw an elephant race.
Gosh, what would be a great race to watch?
Racing anything is electric. Like even like little like what is it? The little like hamster races.
Dude, we got
the little like pig races.
Animal Olympics. We got dolphins swimming.
Yeah, Pete is not going to let us.
I would much rather watch dolphins race in a swimming pool.
That would be fucking unbelievable.
Yeah, they're doing like flips in the air. Talking about they're going to be hauling ass,
dude.
Yeah, I think we're onto something.
I can't be a part of it, but I'd watch it.
Dunk competition, but instead of watching NBA players, you watch a kangaroo.
Dude, kangaroo races. I'm in on all this, but I don't think PETA is, so we'll never.
Yeah, I mean. The problem is facilitating it would require undoubtedly some sort of animal cruelty. So
yeah, and we don't support that. But I do just want to see them. Like if they all came together and were like, let's race.
One of the most talked about questions leading up to this year's Met Gala was whether Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce would finally step onto the red carpet together at the iconic Metropolitan Museum of Art. Anticipation had been building for weeks, with fans and media closely watching for any signs that the two might make a joint appearance. However, as the night unfolded, it became clear that the moment many had been hoping for would not happen this year. According to reports, both Swift and Kelce were invited to attend the prestigious event, but scheduling conflicts ultimately prevented them from making it. Despite their absence, their names remained part of the conversation throughout the evening, highlighting just how much interest surrounds them as a pair. It has now been a full decade since Swift last attended the Met Gala. Over the years, she became a familiar face at the event, attending 5 times and leaving a lasting impression with her fashion choices. Her final appearance in 2016 was particularly notable, as she served as a co-chair, a role that placed her at the center of one of fashion's biggest nights. Since then, she has chosen not to return, making each new gala season an opportunity for renewed speculation about a possible comeback. Kelce, on the other hand, has yet to attend the event at any point in his career, making the idea of a joint debut even more intriguing to fans. In the days leading up to the gala, excitement reached a peak. Swift was spotted leaving the Jane Hotel on April 27th, which many took as a strong hint that she might be preparing to attend. Social media quickly filled with theories and predictions, as followers tried to piece together clues about her plans. Adding to the buzz were reports that Beyoncé would be involved as a co-chair. Her participation was believed to have encouraged several high-profile figures, especially those who do not typically attend, to consider showing up. Another factor that fueled expectations was the involvement of Swift's close friends, Lena Dunham and Sabrina Carpenter, who were part of the event's host committee. Their presence led many to believe that Swift might join them, making the evening even more memorable. Taken together, these details created a strong sense that this could finally be the year she returned, and possibly with Kelce by her side. This pattern of anticipation, however, is not new. The previous year saw similar expectations, with many convinced that Swift and Kelce would attend together. In the end, they did not appear, despite reports that they had been invited. As a result, Some observers approached this year's speculation with caution. Analysts pointed out that Swift was not listed as a co-chair or host for the event, which is often a reliable sign when predicting attendance. Without that official role, the likelihood of her showing up appeared lower. Interestingly, Beyoncé's own history with the Met Gala added another layer to the discussion. She had not attended since 2016 and only made her return this year as a co-chair. This detail led some to wonder whether Swift might follow a similar pattern in the future, choosing to return only under specific circumstances. Fans remain eager to see Swift and Kelce together at public events. Their appearances as a pair have been relatively rare, which has only increased interest in their relationship. The last time they were seen together in public was on March 14th, when they were spotted dining out in New York City. Moments like these tend to attract significant attention, as people look for glimpses into their lives beyond their professional careers. Earlier in the year, the couple did make a notable joint appearance at the iHeartRadio Music Awards 2026. The event proved to be a major success for Swift, who won several top honors, including Artist of the Year and Album of the Year. Their presence together at the ceremony offered fans a rare chance to see them share a public moment, further fueling hopes that they might attend other major events side by side. For now, the question of whether Swift and Kelce will ever make a joint appearance at the Met Gala remains unanswered. Each year brings new speculation and renewed excitement, but also the possibility of disappointment. As anticipation continues to build, fans and observers alike are left waiting for the next opportunity to see the two together in a high-profile setting. Until then, the idea of their shared red carpet debut at one of fashion's most celebrated events remains an open and ongoing story.